Who exactly is Lawrence Renetti? Let's talk about it.
Push the weight enough flex. The live is 1 in the 6. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Who is Lawrence Renetti? Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Well, this article was just shared with me yesterday. My brothers in the LDBC, man, they're always on point because we don't catch everything. But when something is caught, something that's interesting is brought to our attention, you know, and I feel it's important to discuss, I'll discuss it. Now, who is this fine American gentleman right here? Lawrence Renetti. Let's just go right over here. Nevada State Athletic Commission. Inspector facing felony drug charges. This was back in October 23rd of 2019. October 23rd of 2019. A Las Vegas police officer and inspector with the NSAC, Nevada State Athletic Commission, has been charged with selling, transporting, or giving away controlled substance. Let that sink in. You're reading it correctly. Let's look at the article. Las Vegas police detective has been charged with a pair of felonies, including 1 count of selling, transporting, or giving away a controlled substance. The detective moonlighted as a Nevada State Athletic Commission. He moonlighted for them, meaning that was his second job. He was a detective. Lawrence Renetti, at the time he was 46, was arrested last week and booked into the Clark County Detention Center. In addition to the charge stated above, Rinetti was also booked on charges of felony misconduct of a police officer and a misdemeanor count of destroying or selling evidence. Do you hear that? Rinetti, who joined the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department in 2006, had been assigned to the Major Violator Narcotics Crime Bureau. He had been under investigation since June. He has been relieved of duty with pay. So, oh my God. He was relieved of duty with pay, which means they paid him. According to the Baltimore Post-Examiner, Rinetti was a U.S. Marine for 13 years. Shocker. And was also a task force officer with the United States Marshal Service. That outlet also reported that Rinetti is on the board of directors for the Las Vegas Police Protective Association, a union that represents members of the LVMPD. Yo, this guy's a union delegate, man. This guy's supposed to be protecting the rights of officers. He's supposed to be serving and protecting the public. And look at this. Oh my God, it's reported that Rinetti's role with the NSAC included inspections at unarmed combat events. The official website currently lists Rinetti as an inspector. Now here's why I'm talking about this. His role with the NSAC included inspections at unarmed combat events. MMA, boxing, kickboxing, K1. NSAC's official website currently lists Rinetti as an inspector. According to Nevada State's rules and regulations on combat sports, an inspector's responsibilities may include the following duties. Enter the ring or cage between periods of combat. Review any drinks a fighter brings to or consumes at the site of a contest or exhibition. Stop. Do y'all remember when they tried to say that, which trawler was it? Was it Jamel or Jamal? When they tried to say he wasn't supposed to be taking that sip of Gatorade in between rounds because it was in violation. I forgot what state that was in, but it was in violation of the rules and regulations of that state. Y'all remember that? It was real brief. It came up and they said, yo, get out of here, stop it. Remember that? It might have been during the Harrison fight. But you're seeing it right here. Review any drinks a fighter brings to or consumes at the site of the contest exhibition. What do you mean review? How do you review? Okay, that's Gatorade in there. Let me see if that's Gatorade. How do you check? Does he drink it? Does he take a cap full and drop something in it? And if it turns colors, it's not what they say it is? Did you test the water? Was the water tested? Let's move on. Check that participants' gloves are up to code. Ensure participants have received written contracts from the promoter. Ensure that rules at weigh-ins are strictly enforced. NSAC Director Bob Bennett told the Las Vegas Review-Journal that Rinetti will not receive any assignments from them at this time. Bennett added that Rinetti did a good job looking out for the health and safety of fighters. This is him. Y'all seen this guy's face before. This is him. Sidebar. He had a lot of stuff with him. I think a woman was suing him. I think she was a stripper. Don't quote me on that. Research him. But he had some stuff with him. But this was his second job. And grand jury, he was indicted. This was his second job. His first job, he was a cop. That was his first job. This article's from 2019. Oh, I'm going there. Wilder vs. Fury 1 was when? December 1st, 2018? I'm not saying he had anything to do with any of that. I don't even know if he was in the building. What I'm saying is these commissions are flawed. This guy is supposed to be checking water, checking gloves, making sure contracts are properly signed. This guy! Look at this! He checks water or Gatorade. He checks gloves. This guy? That's who the commission hired? And when we ask you how many cheaters were caught by the commissions, y'all know the answer is no. None. Was he supposed to be checking Margarito's gloves when he fought Miguel Cotto? Y'all saw what Brother Richardson said? When he caught Margarito cheating with Shane Mosley, he said he turned the glove and plaster fell out. He looked at the commission. He said, you see that? Commission, the person from the commission said, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And he had to say, okay. He picked it up and said, all right, we're going to see. This guy's a cop by trade. A Marine by trade. Moonlighted as a person working for the commissioner, for the boxing commission. Don't ever in your life talk to me about commissions. And I'm not saying every employee's bad. I'm just saying, look, this is the example. And this guy's supposed to be held to a higher standard because his real job, he was a police officer. Don't even talk to me. Look it up. Who is Lawrence Renetti? Google it. Bronx on deck. Move!